Okay, what's up guys? This is Mitchell from Destination Digital bringing you my first review of Blue Estate, which is a arcade title off of the PSN store. Now, Blue Estate is based around a comic book series, I believe, or a graphic novel. I haven't read it myself, so I can't comment on that. But the game, I will start off, says nothing about the series, so if you haven't read it, don't worry, you don't really need to understand the story behind the graphic novel. Just go and play it because the game doesn't really have much of a story to it. The game itself, it has 3 difficulty modes, as you can see on the screen right now, that you unlock just through playing the game. There's 7 missions, all of them which can be played either by yourself or with another friend, but there's no online mode. So if you want to play it with another friend, make sure you've got 2 controllers and someone who you know will play it with you. I can't comment on the co-op because I'm poor, I don't have another controller, and I have no friends. So the game, from what I can tell, from what story it offers, is about Blue Estate, which is this horse that you saw in the background just there. Not really sure what's going on. There's like a scene in which you're trying to sell the horse and everything goes a bit wrong, as you can see by this point in the game right now. And that's basically the whole story to the game, guys. There isn't really much to it. There's 2 characters. This one you see right here is one of them. This is another one. This character is more of a kind of special agent, kind of military guy, whilst the other one's kind of more of a mafia hitman. There's kind of like these occurring comedy sequences in the game, which you saw earlier with one character where his hair keeps falling down his eyes. This character has a chihuahua that keeps getting on his leg and you've got to kick it off. This joke happens throughout the whole game through both characters, and they do get old quick, to be honest. What the game does have to offer is there's a lot of action in the game. It's an on-rail shooter that you play with your standard PS4 controller, using the motion controls and obviously the right trigger to fire and so on. Throughout the whole game, it's just basically one massive duck shoot. There's moments like this, which we'll see in a second on the screen, where it's just an insane amount of enemies and you just want to try and rack up all the points you can by scoring headshots and so on. The touchpad, as you saw there, is taken into use quite often, like through opening doors, knocking back grenades when people throw it at you, flicking hair out your eyes, general stuff like that. There's collectibles throughout the game. Each mission has a different one. On this mission that you see right now, it's balloons. In other ones, it might be lucky cats, like the Chinese cats, and other things like that. There's small mini games that pop up during the game, like you see here, which is to try and score headshots and so on. If you miss a headshot, then you fail the mini game, pretty much. As you see on screen, I've had it so it pops up. To be honest, guys, the game's really short. It's only a few hours long. It gets repetitive quite quickly. It has its funny parts. Some of the dialogue's really funny. The running jokes start off quite funny, like the hair and the whole dog thing, but it does get very boring quick. And also, as you see, it's a unique game. I mean, there's not many on-rail shooters about for consoles anymore. They kind of died out in the kind of PS2 and Xbox era, the original Xbox, obviously. And the whole DualShock 4 controller layout with the on-rail shooter works really well, surprisingly. I was going to buy it, but I had to buy the demo first before I could bring myself to buy it, but it works really well. Cons, as you see, it's really short. It's only a few hours long, and there's not really much replay value to it. As you see, the no RPV, that's what that means. I don't have enough space on screen. There's not really any replay value to the game, so there's not really any motivation to go back and play it. There's the trophies in the game. There's no platinum. You can go for the 100% if you want, but it'll take a long time for not much reward. And as I said at the beginning of the video, the story's really weak. I'm sure if you were a fan of the graphic novels, then you'd understand what's going on. But someone who's never read them, I didn't have the slightest clue what was going on. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit rate, comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching.